Hi there, it's Tracy here from the Papercraft Studio. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to show you how to make my Pocket Thoughts birthday or graduation card. So these are really cool little dies to have actually. Let me just show you where they are in the catalogue. Not that. Okay, so here on page 62, let me see if I'm in shot. So this is the stamp set. Let's see, there's no glare on there. So you've got the cupcake, lots of love yo for you, got a little arrow where they're going to pull out the little card or something. Could be for a wedding, engagement, graduation, birthday, very versatile. And then the dies that coordinate with it, and you can buy this as a bundle or individually, but if you buy the set you get a 10% discount than if you're buying the two together. And look at this great big pocket here. So I've used this middle one, but look, you can use this great big one to pull out a nice message. You can turn it sideways, you can use these little ones. So again, it's great for gift cards, for money, for a little note. Really sweet. And then I've used my favorite new embossing folder. I just love it. What's it called? Dotted Circles. I use it on so many projects now. Yeah, I'm definitely getting my money's worth out of that one. And then what else have I used here? Oh, this little one here is from an online exclusive called Designer Tags. So we get these other ones here. This is beautiful as a little background tag, but it's this one here that I've used. So you also get these really cute flowers, a butterfly, this nice big kind of label. You can put ribbon through these pieces, lots. So yeah, this one I will put the all the links to the products in my description bar below. This one's called Designer Tags, and I nearly missed it. I only saw another demo, an American demo, use it, and I was like, what? I want that. I saw this one. I was like, where's that? I haven't seen that. So yeah, easy to miss, but I will put the link in. Also, if you subscribe to my channel already, thank you so much. If you don't, I would love it if you could, if you just hit the subscribe button, and if you hit the little bell as well, you get notification of whenever I post a video. There's going to be quite a few coming up in the next few days. I'm catching up papers here that I've used. I've put these tags in and can't find the right pages. Okay, so it's in the Country Woods suite, and it's these ones here, which I almost overlooked. They are called Country Lace Designer Series paper. So you get the colours are Petal Pink, Misty Moonlight, Pecan Pie, not sure Pecan Pie's in that actually, and Basic Beige, which is our new beige. But these are all really nice kind of subtle colours, and if you don't like one side, you flip for the B side. So I thought it was really good for maybe teenagers graduating, this kind of denim look, this really cute little design on here. But I'm actually going to use this striped one here. Like I said, there's all sorts here. I was tempted to use that one, but I think I might use this one again. I really love grey. So this is a Smoky Slate, and I'm going to do a birthday version. So on the graduation one, I stamped the scroll separately and coloured in crumb cake and just lifted a bit of the colour with a colour lifter. And used fresh Freesia to tie in with these dots. This is Misty Moonlight to tie in with the paper. But I'm going to show you how to make this version, okay? So behind here, we've got a little faux kind of ribbon on the tag, and then I've used a little bit across here. And again, these are online exclusive ribbons. You get a 2-pack of silver and gold. So like I say, you can just pop that little gift card in, or a note, or some money. Really cute set. Okay, so put that to one side. I'm going to show you the supplies that you need. So to make this, you need a piece of thick basic white cardstock. This measures 8 1/4, which is our A4 here in the UK. by 5 3/4, and I've scored it here at 4 1/8. So just adjust accordingly if you're using different size cardstock around the world. You'll need a piece of basic white cardstock. This measures 4 inches by 5 5/8, and we're going to emboss this one here. So that's this lovely layer. I mean, just look gorgeous. The designer series paper, you need enough to cut out this. You don't use too much, actually. You can get, I think it's about 9 or something out of a piece of 12 by 12 designer series paper. So of course you can use whatever you have here if you don't have this designer series paper, or like I say, the links to the products below take you straight to my online store that you can purchase from me. Anything else for now? Oh, you need a scrap of basic white cardstock to stamp the little cupcake on. I think that's it for now. And some blends. I'll show you what I've used in a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to emboss this layer here. So it's a 3D embossing folder, so you need the grey plate here. Again, that's available in my store. So I found the easiest way was to kind of have my fingers in between here, have the black Stampin' Up logo on the top, and just move it around until you feel like you're in the middle, and you're kind of aiming for half the dots here and half the dots up there. So I'm going to pull that down a bit, and then just make sure you're kind of central either side there. So I'm going to go ahead and emboss this. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh my word. Sorry, I keep going on about it, but I just love it. And I really like embossing white on white, or having an embossed layer white on white as well. So let's go ahead and stick this to the card base. I'm just going to use Tombow liquid glue here, and it does kind of sink down into these little debossed holes on this side, so you need a fair bit there. And we're just going to stick that on the card front. There's a very small border around. I tend to have quite small borders on my cards. You can obviously change that if you prefer to have a bigger border. Oops, come on, Tracy. Okay, that's kind of okay. Right, so stick that down, and then it's quite hard to see, but I wonder if it can show a bit more on any of these. Maybe this one. Nope, none of them. Okay, so there's 3 score lines on the back of here. Well, you see them on here. So you're going to fold here. That's the first one. You're going to fold here. So the die puts these score lines in for you. Okay. And then you're going to fold, there's one down here. So they're all about, what's that, about a quarter of an inch, I think. Fold there. And then that is how that's then going to sit on there. So I found, you could use glue if you want, but I found tear and tape was my friend on this one. And I've just got out a new reel. Where is it? Here. Okay, so, and it's just the perfect width for this. If you don't have it, just use glue, but you'll need to just obviously hold it all in place for a little bit, and just make sure you don't get any in the middle. So I'm just going to come down here. So try and make sure you stay on the actual pieces that need sticking down. If you want to, you can cut them right into the corners, but I'm not too worried. I love tear and tape. It's one of my favourite adhesives. Obviously I love Tombow, but this and glue dots I use all the time. Okay, so stick that down. Before we actually go to stick it down, and I did this afterwards when I was designing this, and it wasn't easy, so you know, we'll do it at this point. You're going to need some ribbon here. So I'm going to take, let me see how much I took. So we need 2 lots actually. We need one piece that measures 3.5 inches and one piece that measures 3 inches. Okay, so I'm going to cut the 3-inch piece goes around here, and then the 3.5 we're going to use for this little kind of faux ribbon tag thing up the top. So I'm going to cut that one on an angle actually. So this one you can just do straight. This one I'm going to cut at a bit of an angle. There we go. Okay, so we'll put that aside for now. So with this one, you're just going to stretch it round. I just wanted a little something on there to make it look a bit more kind of, you know, celebratory. So you're just going to pop a glue dot on the back. Actually, what we could have done was put the no, we don't need a glue dot. We're just going to peel this off. It's a while since I did this. So let's just peel this back a little bit for now, so we don't get in a pickle. But yeah, we can just use that tear and tape that we've already got on there. So I popped it about here, I think, and then just bend it round one end. That's decided that's where it wants to go. So let's try and line up this end about there. Perfect. Okay, so that's now stuck on the back. So now you can go ahead, pull the other bits off and this bottom one and stick it onto your card. You could stick it straight if you like. I think if you watch my videos quite often, you know I like things at a bit of an angle. So about there. There we go. So easily these gift cards, you know, slide in. So just make sure they're stuck down. Okay, now with this piece, I just folded it over, offset it a bit like that. I've got glue or something on my hands. And then I'm going to pop a little mini glue dot in the middle. And then we're going to tuck it in here. Now, it's best if you can, just to make sure the glue dot doesn't kind of splurge out either side of the ribbon. Oh, it's hot, so they're stretching a bit. Because you don't want to catch your gift card. You don't want to get it stuck on there. Okay, so I'm going to pop that about there. See, it's a bit warm here in the UK at the moment, which, you know, it's not always usual. But it's making things like glue dots not really play ball. I prefer to have that a bit more offset, so I'm going to cut, sorry, different lengths. So I'm going to just trim this one down. It's easier when you do it from scratch. There we go. And then on the back as well, I'm going to put, so that just keeps it in place while you're sticking the whole thing down. And then on the back, which is this side, I'm going to pop one there. And again, I'm making sure it's not either side of the ribbon. And then I'm just going to slide this down inside so that it looks like a little gift tag. Voila. And then this will still go over the top of that. You can move it up a bit if you like. I probably trimmed a little bit too much off there. But again, if you just want to put a note in or some money or something, you know, that's, you know, you can just tuck it down a bit further. Okay, so cupcake time. I've gone ahead and I've die cut one of the little labels here. And I'm going to stamp in Memento ink directly onto the tag without getting my head in it, if I can. There we go. It just fits nicely on there. And then I'm going to use some blends. I've used on mine Fresh Freesia, because I wanted to use one of these. And I've used, oh sorry, Light Fresh Freesia, and I've used Light Pool Party. I'm just going to show you how I did the cherry on here actually. So the cherry is actually the inside of the scroll, and I've just coloured in one of these because I just thought that looks quite like a cherry, one way or the other, up that way. So I'll show you how I did that, and it's a marker to stamp technique. So you need the right markers. It won't work with the blends. So I've got Real Red and I've got Garden Green. So we're going to take the paintbrush end here. It's got two ends on our markers. I'm going to take the paintbrush end and colour in the kind of cherry. And then I'm going to see which one I did. That one, so the left hand one in the green. Just colour that in. Give it a little half. And stamp it on a piece of scrap cardstock. There we go. Ta-da! A little cherry. Did I have that one? Did I have the other one? Anyway, whichever, you decide. I might just try the other one actually. I might just colour, maybe it was this one. Let's try that again. So again, just the side of the pen here. It's really good if you want to get different colours on one stamp. And then this one, let's try this side. Is that the side I did last time? It is. I don't want that one. I'm just going to take that off with my finger. I want this side. So I've just coloured in those two different colours. Give it a little huff, just to make sure. Do you know, I'm going to go with that, but you know, you may do a better version, or you could just use one of these gorgeous gems and stick on top. Okay, so while I'm a bit disappointed that that smudged. Anyway, I'm going to fussy cut this, and it's really quick and easy to do. So it's so quick, I'm just going to show you on here. Just around, you move the paper rather than your scissors. You can take your time a bit more, but I just wanted to show you how quick it was to do this. And I think it's quite cute that you can use part of the set for something it maybe wasn't meant to be. I'm just going to pull that. There we go. Ta-da! Oh, cherry. Once it's stuck to the side, it looks more cherryish. Okay, so with the blends, you can just colour different layers. You can leave some white if you like. I'm just going to go ahead and copy what I did last time. I might leave some white in this time. But again, you just choose whichever colours you'd quite like on there. And as always, you can take your time a little bit more with these. But it's really not going to take too long. I'm going to put one there, maybe leave that one white. It's cute. And there's no end, really, to the colours that you could do on here. So I might just do that. Nice. Okay. And then the actual cupcake, you could do kind of like more of a golden colour, but I just did light crumb cake. Just, you know, it's really quick. If you want a bit more colour at the ends, you could just go over and a bit at the bottom just to give it a bit more definition. There we go, all done. So I'm going to pop out, there's a couple of bits I can see here that haven't come out. There we go. So let's flip this over. I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back here. Once you've got these bits cut out and embossed, it's a really, really quick and easy card. And you could put anything on the front of here, really. Okay, so I'm going to line that up this time this way. I'm going to pop, do I want that cherry? Yeah, it looks quite cute when it's on there. I think I just, oh, I put a mini dimensional, I think. Gosh, how did I get that on there? Must have been a bit of a mini. It can't have been a full mini. Let's see, maybe half. It's already coming apart. Gosh, it's teeny tiny. Right, let's see if, take your pick tools, my friend, I think here. Spin it around. These two want to stay together. I feel my head was nearly in there, sorry about that, if it was. So you can tuck all this under, or you could, oh, maybe I used a rolled up glue dot, maybe. But anyhow, you're gonna, I want to move that down a bit. That's cute, I like that. Okay, so all there is now to finish off are these super cute, these are my favourite gems, I think, in the catalogue, and they're called Tinsel Gems 3-pack. They're in last year, they're in this year, and you can see, you know, mine are pretty well used. So let's pop one on, do I want a big one there? I'm going to pop one on one of these bubbles up here. Then a smaller Fresh Freesia one here, and then the Misty Moonlight. Whoops. And that's why I wanted to use these ones. I need to offset them a bit. I don't like them too symmetrical. And then another one of these little, what colour is this? Coastal. I'm not sure now. Anyway, Love it. Okay, so there you have it. I hope you enjoy making my Pockets Thoughts birthday / graduation card. There we go. Take care. See you soon. Bye.